Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Seska and this is Seska Digital Budgeting. In today's video, we are going to be budgeting and stuffing the first paycheck of September. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and stay tuned. All right, so first paycheck of September, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Over here on my digital tracker, I've got my paycheck. I got paid $2,437. We're just rounding that down to $2,400. I got paid a little bit more, but I just threw it out a credit card just because it was extra money. So as you've probably noticed, all of my paychecks are $2,400. I'm basically rounding them down to $2,400. Every single paycheck, and everything extra just goes elsewhere. So let's go ahead and count this money. It should be $2,400. So we've got a big old stack here. Let's make sure we have the money we're supposed to have. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 960, 980, 2,000. And then we got 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 400. So 2,400, we have the money we're supposed to have. Yay. So as I get this money organized, how's your week been? How was the end of August for you? We're now on in to September, which is wild to me, but also exciting for me because it is my birthday month. My birthday is towards the end of the month. So happy there. Looking forward to my vacation as well, where I will have 8 days of not being in Florida. It'll be fantastic. So money is organized. All the things are where they ought to be. So let's go ahead and jump on in with bills. We pay bills first, as always. Starting out with rent, we're putting $663 in here today, as always. So 63, make sure that's actually 6, maybe. If I can get this money on in here. Looks like I got a bit of overflow here. There's a lot of ones. Right, rent is paid. Utilities, excuse me, yawning, is getting $25. Internet, which I increased last paycheck, is getting $22. My internet bill went up a grand total of $10. So we're putting a little extra in here to make up for that. Car insurance, I keep yawning, excuse me, is getting $120. Next up here is car note, which is getting a $260. That's not right. Right, car note is getting $360, or $260, excuse me. And then let me fix this. This is getting 30. This is getting 36. Cat stuff is getting 20. Yeah, right. Don't know how that happened, but it did. And I put the money behind the tracker. So car note, we fixed. Power is getting 30. I need to maybe next month, this month, sometime this month, look at my power bills and get an average across the year. Well, it's a little bit more than a year. And adjust, see if I need to adjust up or down how much I'm putting in there every paycheck. Because I can't stop yawning. That's like the 5th time I've yawned. But like I've been doing okay on power. So I don't, or on the bill, like having enough extra, and I don't know. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. I mean, I'm gonna look at it either way, but whatever. Cat stuff is getting 20. Phone is getting 13. There goes another yawn. Wow. I haven't been this yawning in a while. And then subscriptions is getting 40. And that will do it for our bills. I think I need to consolidate this binder too. I don't do it during the end of month updates, since I keep a running tracker on what's in each envelope. So let us move on down to spending allowances. But before we add money into it, let's find out how much is left over for last pay period. So, gas. I actually bought gas. Look at that. We have $3 left. Food, I spent a little bit, not a lot though. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 91. Coffee has $25 left in it. And then last here is general spending, which has 5, 6, 7, 8. So $8 there. So all of this money, oh, geez, we will count up when we're done restuffing this binder and find out how much we're putting towards the 100 envelope savings challenge. Anyway, gas is getting 50 as per usual. Groceries will also get 120. None of these numbers have changed. But in case you're new here, this is how much I give myself every paycheck to live off of, basically. Coffee gets 50. And then last year is going to be general spending, which gets 60. So that is money stuffed. Last here is my receipt envelope. I need to scan all of these on into Fetch. If you don't know what Fetch is, it's a nice little rewards app where you scan your receipts, bring them over digitally from your email and certain online accounts. And those receipts turn into points. And when you accumulate enough points, you can redeem them for gift cards, for retail, for coffee, restaurants. Like there's hundreds of options for the gift cards that you can redeem your points for. All you gotta do is remember to save your receipts and then bring them over digitally from any email account. I think they've got all of them now. Instacart, Walmart, Amazon, Sam's Club, and I want to say there's another one, but I don't remember what it is. Anyway, you just bring your receipts over, you accumulate points over the course of, 6 months, a year, however fast, depending on how much you shop. And then you redeem them for points, and it's free. All you got to do is scan your receipts. So down here at the bottom of the screen is my referral code. If you use that referral code when you sign up for Fetch for the first time and then scan your first receipt, you will get some bonus points for signing up with my referral code, and I will get some bonus points for referring you. So it's a win-win. So link down below. Let's find out how much money we are throwing on over into the 100 envelope savings challenge at the end of the video. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 115, 120, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So $127. It's not too bad. Less than what it sometimes is, but it's over $100. So potato. Now, let's come on over to our sinking funds, starting out with our emergency binder and main savings. I always put 10% on into main savings. 10% of my paycheck goes in here. So we got $240. So let's put this money away. And now we have 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 690. So 1,690. Not too bad. Auto repair is next. It's getting $10. Do I really need to be putting money in here? No, I don't, but I am. So it's just a little bit. So $10 going in. So now we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700, 710, 720, 725, 26, and 727. 727. Emergency fund is next. It's getting $50. I always put $50 in here. So we've got $350. We started this one over in June. I pulled the money to pay off some bigger purchases that I made. Home is getting $35. This is a down payment for a house, townhouse, condo, whatever. Just slowly working towards building this up. So we got 1, 2, 3,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 520, 540, 560, 570, 580, 585. So 3,585. This is also going to get at the end of the year the 8K savings challenge when I complete it. So I'll have $11,000, $12,000 in here. So pretty nice little starter for a down payment. Moving on down to our high priority sinking funds. These binders are backwards. And school for our first envelope in this binder. School is just gonna get $20. This I'm like literally just slowly adding on into. Nothing too crazy. Because my next degree, I'll probably still be eligible for work to pay for it. So this is really just, I'm starting to throw money aside for when work will no longer pay for it. School got 20, so now we have 100, 120, 140, 150, 155. So this is just gonna be like a slow burn, slow add, no big deal, no stress. It'll get there when it gets there. A month ahead is next, which is getting $30. This also has a sister savings challenge that'll be added to it at the end of the year. So $30 going in. So now we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 1, 200, 20, 40, 250, 260. So $3,260. Yes. A month ahead. Now this, you know, I would like to see this get to like $4,000, $5,000 because then it'll be 2 to 3 months worth of all my bills. And I would just like the idea of having that just off to the side and not having to worry about that. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Up next is vacation. Vacation is getting $50. I did take some money out to pay off what I owed for my hotel. Because I also, my car rental won't go on my credit card until I actually pick the car up, and then my flight was free. So yeah, some money came out of here because we had like over $1,100 in here. Now we don't. So, because where I'm going, hotels are expensive, and I'm going for 8 days. So very expensive. Anyway, $50 went in here. So now we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 210, 220, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 224 in here. So yeah, so $1,000 went towards a hotel, and that was cheap. Me and mine is getting $30. This is probably gonna turn into spending cash for when I'm on vacation, to be perfectly honest. So we now have 100, 200, 220, 230, 235. Yeah, probably my spending money for when I'm up there and enjoying vacation. New tech is getting $15. I might even pull money from somewhere else, who knows. We now have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50 in new tech. And then last here in this binder is social, which is getting $20. I still have to pay off what I put on my credit card for lunch and breakfast in like the same week in August. I need to do that. So now we have 21 in. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 109 in social. Yeah. 109. I think it's maybe $60 that I just need to pull the money out and put it towards the credit card. That's all I need to do. I just haven't yet because I'm easily distracted. Next up is going to be pantry stock up in the low priority sinking funds. And we're putting $15 in here. I usually put a little bit more, but since I'm going to be gone for a week in this month, I'm less stressed about it. Oh, look, one of my cats decided to come say hello. You want to say hi? No? Okay. I don't know if you can see her or her little pawsies, but Miss Morgan came to say hello. So in pantry stock up, we put $15. So now we have 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73. So 173. That's actually pretty good. Hi, baby. Hi. Okay. She wants attention. Don't lie to me. You were already fed. You just want attention. Oh, you're going to knock over my binders. Okay. So paycheck stuffing and budget breakdowns with the furry feline. Home Goods is getting $15. Normally it's the other cat that makes the appearance. Home Goods got $15. So now she's distracting me. I'm sorry. Now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100 in Home Goods. Ma'am. Medical is getting $25. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, $101. Get your nose out of your dad's cup. 101. Sorry, hold on. Ma'am. Madam. My roommate got a new desk which butts up to this desk, and so now she's exploring it, even though he literally had a desk in the same corner we lived here for a year. Yeah, cats be cats. Gifts, moving along, is getting $10. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80 in gifts. Budgeting and YouTube is getting $5. So we have 20, 30, 35. The Curious of Kittens. I wish I could just like turn the camera and show you, but she's just getting into everything. She's got to stick her nose literally in every little nook and cranny over there. Yearly subscriptions is getting $15. I need to pay for my vehicle registration because, you know, it's my birthday month. So that's always a fun thing to look forward to on your birthday in Florida, is that your registration needs to be renewed. Yay. So yearly subscriptions, we put 15 in. So now we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 192. So that is that. All of our sinking funds are stuffed. Now we can move on down. Car loan. As you know, we already paid it. It's a bill, but it's also a debt. So it's here, but we paid it in bills. And we can come on down to our savings challenges. This binder is so thick. I just consolidated it too, and it still feels super, super thick. Payday challenge. We're putting $4 in here because I got paid on the 4th. So $4 it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't count this, but we've got a little bit over $200 in here, which isn't bad. I think last year I ended at like $430 maybe. So I'm thinking that maybe I'll be in the $300 range this year. It just kind of depends on what day you get paid on. That's literally it. It's like, it's luck of the draw, but it's not luck of the draw. All right. So, what is remaining over here should be $302, which will go towards the savings challenge stuffing next week for the month of September. So let's count it and make sure we have the money we're supposed to have. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, $302. Perfect. So that'll be added to this money here. Maybe. And we should have probably at least $600 in here. At least 600, maybe a little bit more. That is that. Now we can come on over to the 100 envelope savings challenge and deal with that money that is left over from the spending allowances. It was $127. 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $127. So let us, 127. Let us take a look to see what our options are. Highest number is 71, so minus 71, which leaves us with 56, which is already colored in. If I do 70, then I'll have 57 though, which is not highlighted. So we're gonna do 70 and 57 and just do the 71 some other week. So 70 and 57, that is good. So this money can get added on into here and we can work on thickening this bad boy right on back up as we do every single week. Alrighty, 100 envelope savings challenge done. That is all I've got for you guys today. The money has been put away where it ought to be. There's no money left on the table to deal with. So I will leave you guys here. You guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend. Do something nice for yourself, something calm, relaxing, something that brings you back to base, whether that's hanging out with friends, family, or by yourself, curled up with a book or a video game or whatever it is that you do, crafty thing, you know, whatever it is that brings you back to base and recharges you and gets you ready for next week. All right. And I will see you guys next week for the savings challenge stuffing here for the month of September. We'll see you then. Peace.